The dragster class to close the loop on what Lewis said about that initial round, 89, when Jay Payne went to the finals. Tom Conway, who just about owned this racetrack. Tom Conway, before he got to Jay Payne, ran Keith Stark, Blaine Johnson, and Rick Santos. And that's like murderer's row in the alcohol dragster class.
That is stunning. Top alcohol dragster ladder presented by Lucas Oil. Mark Niver will get the single right now. Coming up in a little bit, Jim Whiteley will pick his lane against Brittany Force. On the other side, it will be Dwayne Shields and Kristen Wooten, who we met at the top of the show, picking their lanes in their respective matchups.
Mark Niver in his career has never had a buy run before. So he gets an opportunity here to kind of play with house money, and he's going to go for it. Knows that the racetrack here is good. He's had some great success here. Had that marvelous win a few years ago. Flames action on the front of the race car. So let's see how low he can go. Looks good. Looks like all the cylinders are lit.
That's a nice, smooth-looking run. 535, 260 miles an hour. And Niver's going to put up a pretty strong argument for lane choice in the semifinals.
It's taking advantage of what they're giving you. Nobody in the other lane. You can pretty much go out, either play with your tune-up or just try to make a solid run. He knows the other race cars are going to give him a shot here. That lane choice may be important. Mentally or mechanically, it's always nice to have it. Little spin right out of the starting gate, but you watch this race car. All the cylinders, at first glance, look like they stayed lit all the way down the racetrack. A nice run. Maybe could have had a little better speed at the top end with 35. Somebody's going to have to really press to have a better run than that here in this session.
Nice job for the 60-year-old out of Phoenix, Arizona. And you know, if you're a drag racing fan, you got to bring a little bit of attitude. Bob, what would you look like with a mohawk?
Pitiful. That looked like a skinny, geeky, bald-head guy with a mohawk.
More Top Alcohol Dragsters when we come back to Heartland Park, Topeka.